Houston, we have a motherfucking problem. Let's get to it. So, number 14 ranked Houston Cougars battle on the number 2 ranked Colorado Buffaloes in the Big 12 matchup 2030. After Ralphie run out, you know if he run the whole field, and then you know we got, let's see where he went to. Got to the 30. Nah. Superstars on the field today. Marshal Manning, of course, Colorado Buffaloes quarterback. Then you're looking at Sedarian Morgan, Sedarian Morgan, number 2, our elite slot wide receiver, or outside receiver, I want to call it. Sincere Brown, Sincere yours, and CJ Sadler Jr., along with Trey Smith Jr., the transfer from Tennessee. Deshaun Ray Doe, the running back from out of California, and a whole host of defensive players that we will go through as they rock out. Right now, man, you know the crowd rocking right now. As you can see, you still have their student section in Boulder. They got that packed over there as well. Let's get to some football.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease.
All right, so Coach Prime and Rob Livingston, they talked about being very physical and on point, right, and let his shooters shoot today. All right, the play calling is coming off the what your team can do. Let the shooters shoot.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone.
Now double team look over there for what?
There's a reason.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments.
Where?
The big games. This guy delivers when the game is on.
Tyler Atkinson.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games,
2026,
really determine whether
George
you're going to
top
be
linebacker. I'm doing top linebacker. Top edge rushers. Don't come out here. Who that is? Is that my boy Bradshaw? Yes, he comes from Clinton Gibson High School, North Shore. All right. And Bradshaw. We've been doing a good job with safety play, getting the right safeties in the building. And the key to everything is getting these boys. How about Jack Washington, Kobe Bryant's nephew? The key to everything really is just getting these guys to, we don't got nowhere to throw the ball, bro. They coming to get them. Big pull off the edge.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to
IMG product. We lost London Merritt and Alexander McPherson to the NFL draft, but Jake Poole comes from IMG Academy as well. And you see what he's doing right now. He got to turn it up right now. It's his first year as a starter. He played a whole lot last year. They had him rotating from the interior D-line and outside line. So now he's just practically outside. See what he's about.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
When you see CJ Sadler Jr. fair catch and punch when he got space, that's a decision by the coaching staff.
Can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy.
We got elite receivers all over the field. They look like a double-A gap in this. Manning ain't going to get his in and out. He's going to have to beat the pressure real fast. He could audible out just in case, but he's not. Look like man and man coming. Hit his boy, CJ. Manning's favorite target, CJ Sadler Jr., is his roommate.
The passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting long yardage and predictable situations.
Deshaun with a big time run. A little 4-yard run, 6-yard run. Got us in a second or something.
By 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the
First down. Aha. Peyton Manning uses a lot of motion in his offense. Get these guys an open field. There's the 5-star elite from out of Alabama. Sedarian Morgan.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. On second down, wants to throw.
Get the ball to Tavarian.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. The Buffaloes are on the move.
Get that boy to rock. This is something that you don't see a lot from the Mannings, but you are going to see it from this one. He's a dual threat. This guy can run the ball. He's like his grandfather Archie. Probably they're saying he's the most athletic Manning from that family right now.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
Get the ball to Sincere York.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This quarterback right now is in the groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in great rhythm.
Reacted well to the tip and just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Get the ball to your roommate.
Touchdown, Buffalo!
Do the Shador! And 2036 years later, they still showing love to that man, the greatest quarterback to ever step foot in Colorado. Shador! Meanwhile, Marshal Manning trying to take down all his records. Just think of the lineup, right? We go from Shador Sanders to Julian Lewis to Marshal Manning.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive.
They all did something that none of them done, right? So Shador took his team to a national title and won it in his last year playing college football. Julian Lewis holds every Colorado passing record, well, not every, but at once he was in Colorado, not even Colorado, the country's college football's most passing yards. He got that taken down by Kelly Smith Jr. from Oregon, who played 6 seasons for Julian Lewis. And now Marshal Manning is looking to do, what can he do to top what those guys have done? Got it. Remember that name? Remember this name. Catch somewhere. Ohio State's one of the best linebackers I ever watched put in Ohio State. His son played for, you know who he was, Coach Colorado Buffaloes. He was quoted on saying Ohio State is the legacy team, but Rob Livingston and Colorado Buffaloes are doing something different with linebackers. His heart is the reason why I chose Colorado. Turnover chair. I mean, y'all rank 14, y'all 6-0 in the country, but y'all get it together, this thing will get ugly real fast.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Not only has this man been packing the stadium since his arrival, we're talking about Coach Prime, packing Boulder Stadium game in and game out since his arrival to Colorado. But when we talk about the who's who being in the stand, we're talking about every celebrity known to man, right? It's a party every weekend in Boulder when they play in Boulder. But not only that, though, the most important people that's in the stadium are these NFL scouts. Here to scout the talent of the football team. Ooh. Who that is out there making plays like that? That Barney?
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short.
I respect that call. I respect that call because it was a perfect call, actually, because we definitely had him behind the sticks and he was trying to pass. Good physical here. Who that is? Once again, who that is? Let's see if Coach Klein take the handcuffs off the CJ Sadler Green and let him return it. Oh, he does.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Give to the running back.
Come on, 2-7, 3-3. You gotta make that block.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This
That's why you just expecting your fullback to make that block,
in
man.
the entire country. I'm surprised they even have.
Come on, Ray Doe.
What are we doing?
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at
Come on, Ray Doe. You gotta get up in there. They keep lining up, showing us that they want to send it right now. And one thing, you don't want him going into Omaha mode right now. Everybody going out to pass it, so you have to hit this drag fast or this go route. We'll have to get open right away.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
Bad pass.
Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him.
Go to sideline, talk about it. Go talk to your father, Marshal, man. Go talk to your daddy. That's not stunting like your daddy. You know you were supposed to check at the line of scrimmage. You don't. They showed you the double-A gap blitz, but they never did it, right? They just sat in coverage on you and they squatted on you, making you so fast. Great catch. That's a good throw, too. He threw that pass where only he can, really, honestly, where he can only put it at, to be honest with you. You're not getting that ball in the end zone that way. Man, your safety. They beat you with formation. You want to blitz down and go. Come on. Come on, Robert.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. You get opportunities.
One thing about our defensive coordinator, when it's his bag, he let the defense know. I think that's why they like playing for him, because he don't have no problem taking accountability. And right there, that was just a bad play call, right? Your safety was in man-to-man covering somebody on the other side of the field. And they hiked the ball before y'all can get physically fit in the positions y'all need to be in. In the ball game now, 14-7. We thought it was going to be easy. You are playing the 14th ranked team in the country, and they're doing a really good job. That's how you win physical.
He's going to take full accountability. That was my bad.
That's how you get physical.
I'm about to lead this offense now down the field scripture.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And he'll step out of bounds.
He won't turn into a surgeon to be pissed off before a pick.
The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down.
He's going to turn into a surgeon, I found you, because he pissed off before a pick.
Throws to the
Surgeon.
wideout. Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Buffaloes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll run it.
Walk it in.
And he takes
Now walk that out.
score.
And hit on with the Shador! Do the Shador! One night before my man Gray get drafted in real life, while all the dick riders and naysayers talking like he ain't that nigga, right? All right, we gonna find out who he is for sure. Whatever team pick him, we gonna make the whole rest of the world pay for it. All the shit they've been talking. How soon as the national championship game was over with, the only talk you heard all throughout the entire offseason leading up to the draft in real life was Shador, Shador, Shador. And y'all talking like he ain't that guy, but y'all can't stop talking about it, whether it's negative, which is most of the conversation, or positive. Y'all can't stop talking about that man. But yet, who is he, right? He's a nobody. He can't play. He's arrogant, entitled, all the bullshit y'all keep saying. Anonymously saying the shit. Won't stand on it.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That boy Katzenmeyer making every tackle right now.
The 20-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw.
Ooh.
He looks that one in nicely. He's run out of bounds, but not.
Tell you one thing, you get that man some time to throw the ball, he's lighting us up right now. That was a good read. That was a good play concept as well.
When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers, not high, not low, he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can keep running and shoot up some yards after the catch.
Houston wants to play fast.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's looking to throw it.
Ah.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
Y'all are lighting us up, coach.
He's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
I'm gonna credit this dude, boy. Y'all here lighting us up.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel as these.
Nah, it is a quarterback duel. We just died. It's a quarterback duel. Both quarterbacks have thrown a touchdown. Both quarterbacks thrown a pick. 95 yards from D over there.
This could be
He lining up and taking it in. He like, man, look.
in the second period, and they try to find
I'm a dog as well.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead.
Ooh.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. He's looking to throw.
My fault.
And he's gonna
Once again, bad fault. Coach coming down there.
touchdown.
All right, you know Coach Pine gonna keep hearing that shit, Rob. Now, Mr. Livingston, get it together.
Some much needed momentum.
You got to find something.
I know we want to play man-to-man on the goal line, but come on, man.
To get you back into it. You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it.
Ruby Feaster, DeSoto, Texas.
Inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it
See what he
back.
can give us.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25.
The football team that we assembled, man, to me personally, is one of the best teams in the country, and I think one of the best wide receiver corps as a whole. We were loaded
The
at
way
wide
this game
receiver.
started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse,
I don't understand that shit.
This is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure.
Gonna take a shot.
Better not stand that shit. So there you are. And listen, bro, there's not a quarterback in the country with better accuracy than Peyton's son, Marshal Manning. Not one.
And listen, find your matchups.
You see that pass?
You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Launch that bitch to CM2. Perfect timing. Look at that throw. Launch pad.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Launch pad McMahon. He ain't even in Amaha 2 mode yet. Right now, his father calling all the plays. He ain't in Amaha 2 yet. They ain't letting him check at the line of scrimmage and do some things. Right now, he's on a script right now, following what his father's game plan was, what they film studied the entire week.
Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Is it a shootout in Boulder?
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Houston offense once again. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum.
Top passing yards this season. Phillips to lead, Marshal Manning, Buck McClelland, Boker, and Dole from Texas.
We're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They'll line up for a second down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide,
Defense gets to
nowhere to go. That big D tackle. Johnson. Johnny Johnson.
Statistically, coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback.
James Johnson, another one of them Florida kids, elite.
Offensive line, headaches and nightmares up to this point.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end.
Don't do it.
Heaves it deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. It's too much time, first of all.
Houston going up tempo.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough
Anthony Davis Jr. with the tackle.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keep.
Better protect that. Anthony Davis Jr. Jet Washington with the strip. Kobe Bryant's nephew. And my boy Dorian Barney picks it up.
Hit him as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run a design quarterback run. Nice job being physical.
Nobody's more accurate than the kid. Come on, man. You know what we do. Turn over, we take a shot. You already know how it goes. Who's accurate than him, right? Look at the throw.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
They're going crazy in Boulder. Look at the throw to his roommate. Look at that, man. Look at that spiral. Tight spiral, man. All 32 in the crowd. All 32 NFL. They got representation from all 32 teams in the league at this football game right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That drive not too taxing on the
It's a shootout, all right. Starting to be a one-sided shootout.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nothing wrong with a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on the
I'm my boy in the field, man.
offense is
We'll
going
do
to
that.
score.
There you go.
Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They feed him again. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
And sticking to the run. Tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide.
Back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pitting their
Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide.
Allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Makes a move. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this
They keep showing us that double-A gap shit. We don't care either. Because we don't think they can get out there. That's the boy. Accuracy is everything. Right? Accuracy is everything. That safety ain't getting to that. He put that in on Shador! And he won the number 2. Ew. It's retired, but Shador recruited him. He said, listen, you come to Colorado, you can win number 2.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
That's why I started going crazy. We ain't even the best receiver on the team.
Push the lead out a little
But he having a day like he is.
Studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Eastern Michigan. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage.
That's all me, too.
Trying to get 2 bodies.
That was all me.
Quarterback to have to go
Yeah, right where I was.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left.
Yeah, not. I told you around 1:30.
Nope, right down
Later on, in a little bit.
about the running back. You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Well, man,
Here, you need this?
going on in the trenches
You
right
need this
now.
lighter?
This defense, they take a
Here.
lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they find in the
That ain't gonna work.
3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants
You know
to
you're
pass.
coming right back out. They ain't gonna work either.
He's brought down, but there's
They better not call touching.
Let's see if it stands.
Come on, man.
I bet it felt good to
Come
hit
on,
that
Buddha.
quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty.
Come here.
They bring him down.
That's
He's going to
enough.
lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that
Ask
he
yourself,
saw was the
is he?
ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when.
Ask yourself, is he? Play with us like that. Like we in the cloud. You saw that as perfect cloud coverage. We was in cover shoot cloud.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Ain't nothing happening over the middle, so you stay right there.
They'll throw it to the
There you
back on
go.
the screen.
I'll let that boy get in there.
Play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Way to squeeze it.
And they'll send out the field goal
Yeah,
unit.
block the shit out of it.
He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left
That's
hash.
it.
He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet.
Melicano
Nice to
kicked
have
the
a
shit
guy
out of
that's
it.
Really, really dependable.
He played for the soccer team and they brought him over on some necessary roughness shit. A good ball head. I'm mad as hell. Like, man, this motherfucking Hayes Dutch ain't gonna taste good. They keep letting him kick these long ass field goals.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Booby, Mr.
On the
Feaster.
move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
He on his Omaha shit
Come
now.
out throwing on first down.
He on his Omaha shit now. Got
He finds
the ball
his
to
man.
Centurion.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be
Sincere.
2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Dumbass.
Takes an easy completion.
That's good,
He
dude.
brought down, but he went backwards
No
after
diddy.
that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Now, on
Good
offense,
dude,
you're
no
trying to
diddy.
get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Accuracy, everything.
He's
You sure we the home team? Damn. Come on, Cash Cleveland. You lucky you still on this team, bro. Fuck quit.
We'll see if it costs this offense here. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the ways to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on his kicker, who is so important to this team.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
Give me that. Yeah.
He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
You can tell the quarterback didn't do a good job in his eyes. You got to look people off. You got to make sure you move those safeties with your or pump fake in one direction. He didn't do a good job there. The safety capitalized, makes the big INT.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line.
Oh my God.
On that offensive line, that'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Buffaloes racing to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to pass on 2nd down.
Probably should have hit him there. Come on, you gotta hold on to that, baby.
Some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete
Fucking dot.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46.
You don't gotta throw her better than that.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
We'll talk to your pop, bro. What kind of fake calling you want to?
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He's going to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He got it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Come on, hurry up. I'm be mad as hell I want to score here. So fuck got out of this play.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Get in there. Good shit.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6.
He getting cussed out on the sideline right now. Who? Peyton Manning cussing his son out right now. He don't care about the touchdown. He know that was a bad decision right there. Got in though.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update.
All right, we up pretty big right now, but the message remains the same. The shooters are going to continue to shoot on defense. Offensively, we're going to make plays, right? Second half, the only thing changes in the second half, what we did is we're going Omaha 2 mode, right? This is Marshal Manning's half, where he becomes the play caller. What's wrong with it? All you gotta do is wrap it around you. It's already fixed. I fixed it already for you. All you gotta do is put it on. It's your back brace, right?
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Wrap it around you, Mom. Wrap it around your back, sweetheart. Good. Now strap it up against each other. It's Velcro. There you go. Shit.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Yep.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow.
Look like Peyton just told Marshal, you got one more opportunity.
They'll try the run.
I mean, I just don't get it, bro. Like, you want to be, I mean.
After a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Quarterback empties his backfield.
I mean, one penalty called against that team, the other football team we playing.
Here's the snap, ready to come.
Not one.
Zings it complete to the right. On the move at the 30. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw poster out?
Some of y'all think when we go Omaha 2 mode that it's supposed to be hurry up offense. And it's not. It's Marshall in the huddle
They came out
calling the plays.
and now it's first down from the 36. Looking to move it through the air. And he can't.
And then he sees something, so now he's going to go Omaha mode.
And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on second down.
Beat him. There you go.
He's got his man. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback
Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Touchdown, Colorado.
You know what he's about to do. That should do it! That's sincerely yours.
Can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11.
These boys go to battle for each other, man.
That is frustrating. Defensively,
When another teammate score a touchdown, they act like it was their touchdown.
press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
At all, but like I still don't like to throw it. I always throw it behind me. Like, what are we doing here? Sometimes shit's so wide open, you don't want to make a mistake. But naked though.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Western Kentucky.
If we want to be who we are, man, we got to clean up the penalties, man. I mean, oh my God. I mean, this don't make no sense how we got 5 penalties right now.
They're trailing by 10 to Kennesaw State.
5 to their none.
We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
He's going to make the tackle downfield, and he should have made it at the line of
They
scrimmage.
come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Quick strike complete. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line?
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff, take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5.
Punt that thing out.
That's when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Line gets set, 1st down.
Most of y'all think the kid going, most of y'all, oh my God, can we get a flag thrown? They are not flagging this team. But most of y'all think because he's in Omaha 2 mode that he's going to want to throw the ball all over the park. And he's not. Look at him. Look at the football he's playing right now.
Tough sledding there as he picks up
He
1
sees
to the
something.
29. And the Buffaloes heading quickly to the line.
Get his ass offside. Got him.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride
There's
the
the
running
first down.
back here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field.
Yeah. That kid, he's a go-getter, bro. He's a threat. He's a threat at quarterback. I'm telling y'all. Something about him. Something about you.
It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach. And the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Buffaloes are threatening in the red zone. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll immediately call timeout. Well, I think these guys have gone completely mental. They have lost their minds. The punt team is on the field, and they're in the red zone. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Houston offense comes onto the field.
Damn, why we lost our mind? Because we ain't fucking want to do what y'all tell us to do? Fuck out here.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hinge pass, you'll take that completion.
Firing to the right, complete. Russell to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the
Yeah.
back.
See that bit.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Reads it, fires complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He wants to throw here on second down.
Really?
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Finds his tight end.
Keep it in front of you.
Houston will be forced to punt.
Everything in front of you.
They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the tailback. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hand.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Buffaloes in the hurry-up. On the move. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Wants to throw on first down. And they knocked him down almost immediately. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Now adjusting. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. 3rd and long from the 42.
Keep sending that
They can
shit.
get
Yeah,
some of it. It might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down.
Look at the throw. Look at the throw. Look at the throw. That's all that matters. Look at the throw.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws.
Look at the throw. Disrespectful, boy. So that thing is gone. They keep walking up. We're going to run right by that shit eventually. Ooh.
Perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big one. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bucs!
Oh, I'm out
And the
too much.
punishment has been extended.
You know what makes him dangerous as fuck?
Another rushing touchdown. That's
He
now
got
2 on the game.
total control over the offense right now and the play calling, and he's running the football.
Being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
That's why his football team plays for him. This is why he's the best quarterback in the nation.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup on that play. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how
Oklahoma number 1 in the nation, D.I. Bell at the quarterback. Colorado number 2 in the nation. Marshal Manning at the quarterback. Number 3 is Oregon. Rick Cleveland at quarterback.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide.
Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide.
I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, something in the locker room we talk about.
Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw.
Ain't nothing going on. A lot of times they screen.
Just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Well, I had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to
This
keep
is
defenses
different.
honest. And you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
How about this? They go empty on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Unloads it.
Look at that dot. Ooh.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
0. When you get the crosser, he know the crosser going to be there if he can get the time.
Looking to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I ain't mad at him.
Big lead in the 4th quarter,
Let him
and you take
call
that
it.
shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line. It's fired. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
And you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh, good.
Using the quick
Step out
game.
of bounds.
Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
He now has 115 yards on the ground.
There's only one running back in the country during week 9 with 1,000 yards receiving and rushing.
All season long. Got the quick pass. And this junior loves to show off.
He out of Oregon.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. This time they'll go to the running game. That's 35. He's open. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Buffaloes have it with
My question is, are y'all surprised that this man is running the ball as much as he's running it when he has to go to really do what he wants?
Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I don't know if they're trying to get this.
One thing he's going to do is get his boy the ball down here. They double teaming him down there. They scared of him. Look at him. You better follow him. Both of y'all better follow him across the field, and they don't. Touchdown.
Well, jet sweep pass. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Buffaloes
And just the shit that had Peyton mad earlier. Getting his boy the ball down here. I'll get fucked.
Quick pass on the fly motion.
Get my boy the ball down here.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the round
Shador.
is on. They are finishing the deal, building
Yes,
the lead
Shador.
here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of
crazy.
downs after that completion.
Man, zero like a motherfucker. How that happened?
They'll throw it on first down.
Look at that.
And that is
Anderson.
interception number 3 on the day. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make a play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
You know the game over and he going out stupid.
Hands it off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The offense failed.
I don't want to be in the red zone and lose red zone
Earlier,
shots.
but
I'll
that
punt
didn't
it. You
change
know what he's
their
doing.
thinking here. They'll try to
I'll let him get up in there.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Are you surprised as I am that they didn't throw the football there?
Yeah, I'm shocked. You get those situations. 99% of the time, those are passes, but slip in the run. Maybe a little confusion by the defense thinking pass. It worked, so nobody complained.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now.
You dick riding your boy down there. It never fails. Every time you force the fucking ball to him, what happens?
High and deep. And he makes the catch, but he can't.
Every time. Every time we get in the red zone and you decide you want to go to your roommate down there, you know they know what's going on there. You don't care if you open or not. You throwing him the football and you fitness in situations. Every single time. And you think these scouts ain't taking notes for that, boy. They taking notes for that.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, this guy must
every single time.
This game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. And that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
The first down for the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Oh, y'all gonna be running gashes. I promise you.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Oh, it's gonna be a whole lot of gashes there ran out this bit.
15 for this offense.
Let me get Brown. See if he says he's
He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And now on second down for this offense. They're going to throw it again. Gets it out quickly. On the move at the 30.
50 seconds. You see that move from the 6'5" super freak, sincerely yours, the door. I mean, that was disrespectful. He left that boy tying his shoes. That's why they just came over there and dusted his off. Look how he left that guy standing there. You don't get this out of a 6'5" player. Look how he left him standing there. Sight. Look. Made his knees buckle. Oh my God.
Athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good.
Made that boy knees buckle.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Western Kentucky is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 31 to Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
They're not climbing it. Don't even talk like that. Don't do that.
Going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
He's got an open man. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Cougars line it up with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up, keeping its own end on that last play.
Nowhere to hot.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
No way. That
Looking to the
rock.
end
No way.
zone.
Oh!
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but
Oh
this
my
is
God, that
pretty
was
much
my
window
pick, bro. I
dressing.
clicked on it and
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions. This
no
late
way.
in the
That
football game, it would take
no way.
any
That hot,
miracle.
hot.
But nice job by this offense, continuing to
Let
fight.
him just throw
Push
one
the
up
ball
the
down
grass,
field,
bro,
make
and
plays.
run that shit.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down.
I don't think they
He's
can
ready
get
to
there.
take a shot.
I
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of
don't think they can get there. He tried to bomb their ass.
I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like this.
Looking deep down the right side. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like
Yeah, they whoop their ass like that. Very impressive.
you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Get Washington with 10 of them things. You had a pick on the day as well. Katchamar doing Katchamar's shit. 10 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, a sack and a half, and an INT. Carlton got to him. Jamarion Carlton. Our 5-star D tackle in his senior season. Jake Poole, redshirt sophomore. We got to the quarterback. Sack and a half. Boy, stop playing with us. Junior Lemons in the senior year with a sack. How about Derek Coleman Boosa? Red shirt. No, just a regular sophomore, just with his sack. Bradshaw, sophomore, another sack. Half a sack for James Johnson, a red shirt freshman. And on the INT department, we had 3. Watson and Washington, Jet Washington. Come out of Bishop Gorman High School, sophomore. Andy Katchamore, the second. Had a pick in this game, and then Brandon Arrington, the shutdown man in that corner. You know where he's from. He's right from Deion hometown, Coach Prime's hometown. We got Shifty, got Shiggity. Look at what happened in the first half. 9-yard sack. Who got that first sack? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's Bradshaw. Find the gap. Get up there. Remember? Our defense, you heard what Rob Livingston said. Let your shooters shoot right now. And in this situation, the shooter is shooting. Number 6. First of all, let's look at the D-line play and see how he was able to get it. You got safety walked up in the gap. He follows the running back. And every lineman pick up a player, right? Well, boom. Everything picked up. They double team the number 11, right? A gap, and then nobody there for him to go get it. Just early, easy shit. He's not showing just weak. Easy touchdowns. And Andy comes back to see what he does on this play. If the quarterback was on point, he should throw this pass right away. He see the guy playing man. This is how they scored their first touchdown. We got him. We in man, but what we call he on the other side of the field. Just good formations by them. And instead of him throwing it right now to him, he butt naked. He spent all that energy trying to get over there. They hit him with a angle route, and instead of throwing it right away, well, I don't know what he reading because he got the space for the throw. Unless he's scared of Washington, 6'5", sitting at the line of scrimmage, he can't pick that off though at 6'5". And he throw it right to me. But scared as hell. Walk it out. Same play. Here it go right here. Same situation. We're on the wrong side of the field. Nobody there to cover him. He butt naked. Look. That's my guy. I'm standing still. Boom. Butt naked. They come back to it. Good play calling early on. This is when the whole fan base, not just the fan base, the pundits on TV thought this was going to be a shootout day because they started doing stuff like this. And we're in the same defense. 2 safeties high, and they got the slot fade, right? We thinking we're going to get something in the flat. The tight end stay in and block. Just, remember, they gave us that look earlier. Boom. Nice goal play. Same drive. Once again. Now, the guy covering, you see it. The tight end is on the slant. We blitzed there and no pickups. It killed us with triple slants actually. Everybody running slant. Butt naked. That's a great play call. But then we come back and rock on the sweep. This is the throw of the day. This is where all 32 personnel from NFL schools came to franchises came. This is the throw. As soon as he see him, he leaving. You know the safety can't come over there because you got somebody screaming across his face. Look at that launch. This is different. Quarterback take off. This is a play call. Everybody's switching. Who calls the fumble though? Jet Washington. What's the punch out? Peanut punch. Give me that. And right off that, you say you come off a turnover, and then this is another one of them classic accuracy deep balls, right? From off the blitz, running back, pick it up, blow the shit out of them, give this guy some time to let it set up. Because he could have eased it across it, and he know what he got deep. Look where he throw this at. God. Diego gonna get sacked. He ran right into that. Come here. We just playing bombs away on the ass right now because at this point he's just getting walked by. Slot fade, throw it up, put it only with his guy can get it. Like there's no hesitation in the catch and run there. Play the dot game. Put the 11-yard sack here. JoJo get beat. He got lazy. That's the guy beat him. Not showing that. Where they are just man. We will show this though. Now remember, you walk by him right away, like that shit disrespectful. You walk up and press and get beat, and then get your hands on. What happened here? Play action, you know? Drop back this in both linebackers. Just off. You gotta come off. One of y'all gotta come off. One of y'all gotta come off, and the other guy we gotta take care of ourselves, but you gotta throw that thing in the flat right away. You got your running back, but just throw it. Get rid of it. Gotta read that. That's something that you're gonna have to work on, understanding. This is called a no read. If you would have listen, this is called a no read. But if you listen to Asante Samuel, they call it a two-step, T-step, whatever the fuck they call it. This is how Dion teaching it to his corners. That's why they the best cornerbacks in the country. Part of the best. They're not look, ain't no T-step here. You no read, right? Let him look. All he did was shuffle himself outside and then no read. Meaning I'm not turning, I'm already my eyes on the ball. That means why before you look, he didn't go forward. Remember I'm saying this to y'all. This receiver didn't go forward. He jumped out first, right? Showing that he's gonna attack us outside. My eyes to the cornerback. All I did was match his movement. But then I'm still no reading. I never left where I'm at, right? I'm still looking at 5 to 6 yard mark. No read. And then break on it. Ain't no T-steps here. Break on that shit. Make a fucking play. Alright, this is trying to force your boy the ball. If you gonna throw it, see this is the problem right here. He running a corner route, and as much as they work with each other, he should know that. Now Marshall trying to throw it inside a little bit, he trying to position himself, but you gotta kind of throw that as if it's a streak, right? Throw it now. I mean, you already got the safety standing still. Put it over the linebacker here, throw it now. Don't even let him get into that. Spread them out. Oh, this was the play. Oh my God, this was the play. This is just stick with, catch it, like dangerous. But look, he can't. That number 47 can't react to that because he don't know where it's going. You gotta. This play nasty as hell. You got a swing pass by the running back, so he's really watching him. You know, to see the shit cross his face, dummy. And then this is just disrespectful right here. He buckled. I mean, he buckled. I mean, the kid buckled. Oh. Oh, yeah. This is just a broke down beat. Like, we was there, man. We got to make this play. We throw it up. I don't click on, and that's what happened, right? Like, that's a pick. But we lost the ball in the sun. Come on, Anthony. That was just second pick. All right, catch y'all on episode 8. We out there. Thank you.